Well, hello everybody, and welcome to this episode of G Bear's Off-Grid Ways, a homestead in the desert. And yeah, the dogs are all getting their supper time here. That's their table. I tell them go to the table, and I put it out for them, and then they hang around there until they clean up every little morsel. So while they're doing that, I'm going to get a quick video in. I didn't get one in yesterday. And I really wasn't going to get one in today. I had to come out and feed the dogs anyway. I figured may as well shoot a short video, let you know what's going on. So yesterday was day to feed the chickens. And I got out in the morning and opened up the garage. I was going to do some more work on the oil burner. Opened up both shops. Then I went into the orange shop to get the chicken food. And I put a blend together for the chickens. So I put it all into the bucket, which I left down there because I had problems walking yesterday. But I have a big spoon in there I use to mix it all up together, mix it all into a nice even mix. So I was doing that, and all of a sudden it was like somebody snuck up behind me and hit me right above the left buttock with a cattle prod. I mean, it was intensive. I almost blacked out. I literally lost view of everything for a second, and it came right back again. But it was an amazing, terrible electrical shock right there. So I had a little trouble catching my breath, and I got it back, and all of a sudden I felt a little bit better, so I went back to stirring the chicken food, and on the second swirl of the spoon, on the right side, right above the buttock, I got another electrical shock just like the first one. And oh my God, it was horrible. That one made me hold on to the table so I didn't fall down. And I was having trouble catching full breaths because the lower back hurt so much. I'm like, oh my God, what's going on? And then I felt a numbness running down my legs. To me, it sounds like sciatica, but I'm going to make sure. I'm planning on tomorrow going to the VA and having an x-ray or two taken to see if they can tell me what the heck's going on here. Because it's weird. It just came on all of a sudden. I was feeling great. I was really feeling perfect. Nice day and everything, but wow. And then I got down to put the chicken feed in and noticed they needed water. So I walked across to the garden house where I got the hose connected, and I got some water for the chickens. And carrying that back was horrible. I mean, it hurt like heck. So oh, what's going on here? It looks like a couple of the dogs threw up their food. I hope it's not one of the ones that have the, what do they call that? Salmonella? Yeah, it looks like 2 dogs threw up over there. Sometimes they do that if they've eaten too fast. So anyway, I got the water to the chickens, and then coming back to the cabin was really slow and tedious. It's only a, I would say, 70-foot walk, but that took me a half an hour. I had take a step, take a breath, take a step, take a breath. And then I got into bed. I got a back brace on, one of those stretchy type ones that you Velcro around your waist, and pulled it down low because it's right at the buttock area, right above the buttock area where the pain is. And I couldn't find a good, comfortable position to lay it down in bed, but finally I did. It was kind of a lay down straight with the legs straight out on my back, and the pillow tucked up under my head. And finally, I fell asleep and woke up an hour later, and then I found that I could roll onto my right side. Oh, what a mess this is. I'm never sick. I never go to doctors. I think the last time I went to a doctor was just to sign up for that Obamacare thing with the VA. And that's a long time ago. So anyway, wanted to catch you all up on that. Now remember, everybody, time change on Sunday. Fall back. You lose an hour off your clock. You don't lose an hour off your life. It's just an hour off the clock. There's still only 24 hours in a day. I don't care how many times you change the clock. But yeah, don't forget that also, this is a good reminder when the time changes to Pierre from Heatseeker Bus told me, remind everybody, good time to check the batteries in your smoke detectors. Also a good time to adjust or close and reopen all of your water valves under the sinks. Make sure that they work, and the one on the toilet too. So you should rotate those a couple of times a year, and I guess some people have adopted those times of the year when the time changes so that it reminds them to do that. So that's a good idea, everybody. Thanks for joining me. I'm going to go inside and have a little bit of soup and get back into bed again. Hoping I'm feeling good enough tomorrow to drive myself to the doctor. This is G-Bear, signing off.